Hello everyone, Memory here. Welcome to the second episode of The Progression of Struggle, where I record my journey to a pen gear, hopefully. I'm currently on a guild galley on our way to Vell. This is the first time I'm doing Vell run ever. Main reason is that I was actually traumatized by the sea in BDO. And here is the story. Around the first year of my BDO life, I was in a rather small guild that I couldn't remember the name of. The only thing that I can remember about it is the guildmaster calling anyone that doesn't do guild mission daily a bad guildie, and gives everyone minimum payout while he has a maximum payout. Anyway, somehow that guild was in a war with another guild, surprise surprise. And it's one of those wars that both sides develop a huge grudge on each other. Basically, both guilds are trying to grieve the other as much as they possibly can. I didn't want to get caught into it, so I didn't do AFK fishing just to avoid being killed or sent to some random place on the boat. Naturally, I was obsessed with horse training instead. Now my horse training route was in Heidel, but somehow it has a very tiny bit sticking out of the save zone, which I didn't know about until the incident happened. It was so small that the message of "you have entered a combat zone" doesn't even appear most of the time. So what happened was, one day after I woke up to check if my horse had learned some new skills, I find myself in the middle of the Ross Sea instead. Somehow the Zerker grabbed me all the way from Heidel to the shoreline and then boat me to the Ross Sea. When I try to use a loyalty item that summons an NPC boat to rescue me, it doesn't even work properly. I would just get desynced back into the water after a while. And of course I died to the sea monster in the process. Now you would think that's actually good, because I can respawn back on land, right? Wrong! I respawn on a piece of floating wood plank. There isn't even a known manager of some sort, just a piece of wood. So I had to resort to contact the game support to teleport me back to civilization. So it's actually incredible that I'm willing to do an activity on the sea. Part of the reason is that I heard from my current guildies that it's actually really easy now, and the reward are decent for the amount of work required. And the hardest part for me would actually be waking up at 6 AM to do it, because I live in Australia. It was actually not too bad of an experience for me as the first time. We got some awesome people in the guild that pretty much did most of the work. All I did was shoot the cannon once and then try not to die, which I failed and died to one of its power attack. The loot pack is sent straight to the Black Spirit save and we head home on our super fast guild galley. I didn't get the Vells heart of course, but I still got around 20 mil worth of loot, which is still pretty good. I'll probably try to do more of them if I can manage to wake up that early. I found the most OP gear in the game, selling for 999 billion. Quick, someone buy. I decided to use my Dark Knight as my permanent farming ult, because somehow she already has quite a bit of inventory space. I then used the inventory expansion that was sitting in my storage on her because those seeds don't stack, and I would also need space to hold the byproducts and whatever else that farming would also give me. I am growing mushroom to start with because it grows pretty fast, so I can level my farming faster. And then I transit to pepper just because the fruit of Crimson Flame sells for the highest out of all magical fruits at the moment. And also the fact that a huge pile of mushroom circle looks kinda disgusting. Now that they're just a bunch of sticks, it's a whole lot better for my farming experience. Even though they grow much slower, my farming level is already professional, so it won't be too long before I hit artisan anyways. I'm not in a rush to master because I know I would have to fix a lot of my time every day for a few weeks to a month to reach it. Which, you know, is not gonna happen because of Mr. Real Life. Hey look, it's my paycheck. I need a pay rise. I did get a few hours to grind recently and the result wasn't too great. I mainly went around some popular grind spots to see how much I can make with my gear. Arkman gave me around 30 mil an hour, Mirrormark gave me around 40 mil an hour, improvements could be made, but not too bad. However, there are things that happen which made me more silver without the work. I found an Ergon shoes for 164 mil in the secret shop, which is worth 294 mil on the market. This is 86 mil pure profit after tax, just like that. And a few days later, a similar thing happened and I made another 78 mil from this big glove. So yeah, this is the true power of the Karma Salvia blessing buff. Overall, this is a great silver recovery from the 6 billion I spent on the ring. I'll probably start buying materials for pen attempts along the way and see how things go. Might not be too long for me to get a few attempts in the next few episodes. And that's it for today. Like it if you subscribe, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.